on YouTube talking about people that he done arrested. He don't give a fuck about shit. Police chief, he don't care. He said, you come through my county. That's exactly how he talked to. You come through my county, you better be straight. We don't care who you are. You gonna get a poster. Yeah, well, you ain't driving, so you'll be all right.
I'm gonna be driving around with some other
So you gonna go see Gil?
The fuck I'm gonna go see Gil for?
That's your man, man. That's your man. Hey man, let me put my thing out. You try to get me in trouble, man. Let me put my message out, man. Broadcasting DC1.
Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati.
I gotta play my boys, man.
It's week 2.
Man, hey man, I tell you, all my games start off on the road. Get your ass at home, though. That's all that count, bitch. And look, your ass don't own my stadium, bitch. What's that beeping noise, man? They got alarms going on?
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati.
All right, guys, we're a road team. Let's play like it, guys. We're a road team. This is a big game because we play that dude next week.
Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Big game. We play him next week. Big game. Beat this game, beat him. He'll be 2 behind us. He'll be looking down my throat trying to get to the big game without being a wild card. Let's get it done, guys. You had a new quarterback just cause of them Giants. The Giants have been a sword in our thumb like them damn Panthers was once upon a time.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any
we can beat them Panthers to save our neck once upon a time, boy.
They could be well set up for the rest of the year.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018.
Yeah, they got Mayfield over in the Bengals, man.
It was so interesting in the run up to the draft.
Who Mayfield play for now in real life? Minnesota?
One to tell me that in his notes he wrote down Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky.
Mayfield play for the Rams?
Barely restrained improv act.
No, what's going to play for the Rams? They got from Detroit. Won the Super Bowl last year. Well, did you win and got him? Yeah.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Let's go, guys. Way to shut him down.
Just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Raining already in Cincinnati. They're cheating us with the weather.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Pick this guy off. Watch the draw play. Got him. Good job.
And a short gain there as he'll get
Good job, guys. Good job. All right, this is where we get our money right here on third down. We got to stop this guy.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported.
See, he don't run. So let's just do this defense here.
What an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
All right, good defense, guys. That guy don't run. I don't know why he don't run. He got a little speed, I thought.
The goals of the game, they've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Well, you get no kick. Why did I kick off return? Got 2 of them. One ain't got one against you.
So out come the Bucs now for their first
Hey, Ricky.
drive.
Hey, Owen, Michael, you got 4 interceptions last game. You a rookie. I'm trying to get you rookie of the year so you can get you some stars. Because Warner got no stars. He won all the Super Bowls here in Tampa.
I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Come on, Owens, you got to make that throw.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team.
Hey.
For the most part, I do like what they did because to
And look, what's all to make that throw? You don't miss that. They blitzed everybody.
They got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Man, Warner say, man, I'm going to be playing short. This rookie ain't going to make it long. Did the same shit in Cincinnati, and look what happened to you. You lost that year.
It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Hey, little puppy's getting on my nerves, man. I'm going to have to get rid of that.
Move forward defensively. Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I'm fucking retarded or something.
Second down pass play.
I know you ain't talking.
They've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
All right.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing on first down. Owens. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Good job, newbie.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 53 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
On second down, Moreland, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Good job.
Good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Owens. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a big hit right there.
Give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Owens. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
To number 84. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Owens. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Good job, Owen.
In the red zone just inside the
20. Use that speed.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team game over personal protection.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Owens.
It's a bad throw.
He fires one that's intercepted.
That was a bad
Picked
throw.
off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy.
You got to wait till they clear.
At the 14-yard line on the return. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And a 3 and out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
We've caught a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's going to be brought
Good job,
down.
guys.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards.
Okay, Owens, let's get this back.
And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Owens. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes.
Owens, you got to make that throw.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Owens. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
There.
And And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
0-0.
All right, man, we're going to fuck up 2 drives, guys.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
42-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
40-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's
Missed
one
him.
out here to his running
God
back.
damn it.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A great effort there to shed
He
the
had him.
contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Linebacker, you missed that tackle. Come on, guys.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
It's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Mini game, come on.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be caught
Big
behind
stop.
the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
He's a fucking slip.
And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel.
If
you're new, subscribe. Watching all Madden, baby. All-time champions. Bucs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Moreland. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On second down now, Moreland. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he gets this up past the 30.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one.
How did that lineman get out there that fast? Come on, guys.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Well, blocking, big boy.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one over the middle.
Good throw. Way to get some of it back. Way to get some of it back.
It'll be a pickup of 15.
Make it manageable. Good job.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first down.
Good job, Moreland.
He's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Number 22.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage.
Needs to be up 10-0, guys.
They're pretty close to
field goal to the intersection of head zone. Let's play some football. Come on.
To throw on second
Drag
down.
route.
Owens. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's got another first down as
Good
the
job.
tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down. Moreland. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Owens. Now he'll dump it underneath.
Boy, they all slipping. He just slipped too.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is incomplete.
Newbie, Howard would bring that down. You got to hold on to that.
Not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. From the gun, Owens. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands.
They got wide open.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Buccaneers 3, Bengals nothing.
So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in the second week of the regular season. That's taken in by Stewart. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Mayfield on play action. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And that will be incomplete.
Good defense, guy.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And he takes us beyond the 35.
Try to get field goal range, guys. Come on.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Mr. Owen,
and the
go.
offense will take over with a new set of downs. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Owens. And that is incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Owens. And he comes back with one complete.
Good job, Owen.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On first down, Moreland. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
7 brings up
from the gun, Owens. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second
field
of
goal
their
range,
timeouts.
guys. Wait till the game going, just take your money.
Seconds to go here in half number one.
Take your money. Just take your money.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught.
Good job, newbie. Good job, newbie. Way to push him. That's a good job right there.
Yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Good drive, Owens.
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Good job, rookie.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not
good
wanting
drive.
to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strength.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
That's huge right there.
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. The Panthers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we're off to check out another game. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. 33-21 was the final. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Falcons, losers last week, they need to pull one back at home to avoid falling to 0-2. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The return man, Wilson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action. Owens. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the play fake. Owens. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And
all right, Magic, good job.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. Moreland. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This is football. That's how we play. This is what we do.
And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a
We're not in a hurry.
Guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Owens. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And
good throw. Good throw.
20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of them.
Good job. That's huge. Wait, go Moreland. That's huge.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That's huge right there. Good drive.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mayfield. Complete to Stewart, right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down
Good defense, guys. Big sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he can
Defense, guy.
manage to take the football to the 40,
Good
and that is
defense.
well shy of the first down marker.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Owens. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On second down, Moreland. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Back to throw. Owens. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
Good punt, guys.
Punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Throw left side is taken in by Stewart. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards.
Where he come from?
And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Now a handoff here to his
He's short.
back.
He's short.
Run into a brick wall
He's
right
short.
in the middle of the field.
He is short.
He got there. No
Good defense, guys. He's
nice
short.
Job defensively.
What they gonna do? Don't play.
I'll
Say what? We don't need no music. But all we're gonna do is sing, dance, and party down and play. And play. And play. Oh.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll score that.
Guys, you got to block the first guy.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit.
Good job, Moreland.
11 yards there, 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Keep getting field goal range, guys. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Take the 4th quarter.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards. And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. Moreland. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Owens. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
88, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Good job, guys. Bombs away. Had the wind to our back.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First down, Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got him in.
Let me see this lucky shit. Pat it down.
Pass midfield before being stopped just before.
Here we go cheating off a deflection.
No
Come
reason
on,
not
guys.
to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
All right.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Short pass caught by Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, They've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And again, it's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy,
defense, guys, make them rush the throw.
And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bucs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Owens. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Come on, guys.
Comes to a halt right at the 44-yard
That's a bad throw. We knew they were going to start cheating. Come on.
That time they were in zone coverage.
He failed.
QB, what lesson can you learn there?
You got to watch that. They keep slipping on these cuts.
Zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball
guys
coming
ain't
to
falling.
them,
How come our
they'll
guys
react
keep
at
falling?
least a half
Come
a
on.
second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Able to find Higgins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. For 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Defense, guys.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
53 from Mark. 53. Check 53.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Good job, guys.
Get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
55. 55. 53 from Mike. 53 from Mike. Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, Moreland. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
This game, guys.
He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down.
Good job, guys.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Bucs, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire...
Stop it. Stop it.
Mr. Nip. It's always